I cheated on Deborah, and it almost ruined everything, but not in the way that you may think. I cheated on my spouse, and it almost ruined everything. What's going on, everybody? What's up, family? David and Deborah, we are back for another video. I know I'm smiling right now, but man, by the end of this, I'm not gonna be
heavy.
Smiling. Mm-hmm. So we just gotta go ahead and get the announcements for the church out of the way. David and Deborah, again, thank you all for being here to our day ones. We love and we appreciate every one of you. Our community is growing. It is growing. It is growing. It is growing. And we are so honored, so excited. To our newbies, thank you for being here. Welcome. And as we've shared before, when we got to 5,000 subscribers, we were given a great announcement. Yes, we have an amazing announcement. We said that as we crossed the threshold, the milestone of 5,000 subscribers, we would make an announcement. And the announcement is our very first group mentorship is being launched. Woo! Clap it up. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. We know that we've been here in the YouTube space, an open space, but it's time to just come closer. It's time to dive deeper into these very important things that many of you have been expressed that you're walking through, you need help in. And so mentorship, we know the power of it. A mentors shift your life, take your life to the next level, and really get out of you what's there, what you may see or what you may not see. And so this is going to be a powerful thing. More details to come on that. Many of you asked about that, and it's time. It's going to be very affordable. Lots of great things to come. Sign up, check it out. It's going to be awesome. Special guests. You never know who's going to...
We'll have a place for you to sign up soon.
We'll have a place for you to sign up.
Yeah.
But we just want to let you know about it. Let's build this anticipation. Give you some time to pray and ask God.
Is this something that you want me to do?
6 months.
6 months?
6 month mentorship.
Yep.
It's going to be amazing just for us to just pour into you, for us to just help you and encourage you and to speak into those places where you need to go to the next level, right? Yeah. And one of the things we realize about mentorship is mentors help you skip steps in life. They help you not make the accelerate. It brings about an acceleration. Hey, there's a block right there, or there's a blockage right there. Let's go around and let's help you go around. So many things are coming. It's going to be a group mentorship, 6 months, more details to come. So stay tuned. And so without further ado, let's just get into what we are here to talk about. Wow. I know you see the title. I cheated on my spouse, and it almost ruined everything. I cheated on Deborah, and it almost ruined everything, but not in the way that you may think.
What do you mean, babe?
I know the heart. I know somebody's heart.
I know not only hearts. I know somebody's mouth was like.
I was actually believing in this couple. I thought they were good, and you cheated. I can't imagine how many people are Team Deborah and was like, "Hey, there's no way." I'll say this. Y'all can relax, all right? Yeah. Y'all can relax. Stay for the video. It is gonna be good. And so I know that I would have, if that was my truth, right? I would have been toast, because 78.97375 of y'all are women on this channel.
Not 7.
The men are triple outnumbered. So we don't stand the chance. Men, we got to stay strong, all right? All right, so what we're talking about today is how we cheated the process. Many times we try to do things on our own, ignoring God's timing, ignoring healing. And here's the fact of the matter. When we've cheated the process, here's the reality. Looking back, right?
Man.
It could have really messed up our chance for us to meet divinely.
Ooh.
And so I'm not trying to be Coach Prime or act like I'm a coach, but don't cheat the process. Don't go ahead of God. God's timing is the best.
You will lose every time.
You will lose every time. And so how did you, somebody's asking, how did you cheat the process? What does that even mean? How did you,
what do you
why
mean
would you
cheated
say,
on?
why would you say you cheated on Deborah? Why would you say you cheated on your spouse? Because I did. I cheated the process. I ignored things that God was forcing me to come to grips about. There are times where we are, the things we need to face, we're in fear of and we're running from.
Oh, that's so good.
So don't cheat the process. And here's the thing. It's painful. The process is painful. The process hurts, but it's necessary, right? So first things first, how did I cheat the process? I settled in past relationships. I settled in past patterns of things, right? Not realizing and thinking that, oh, there was better out there for me, right? And so, a lot of times we can do what is safe. I did the safe thing. I did the convenient thing. This person is here. This person looks like what I prayed for, right? You're looking at somebody who went on a date with somebody who had they no business going on a date with. Mr. Christian boy.
I did too.
And it was crazy. And I'll say this. I didn't blindly do it, right? When we first met, my god sister connected us. When we first met, I didn't know her occupation was one that was not of a preacher, not of a pastor, not of a nurse, not of a normal. I mean, this was hood life, 1738. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff. I don't even know what 1738. I don't want no affiliation. It's a gang or something like that. But anyway, Fetty Wap. Yeah, y'all stay here. Stay here, guys. Don't go back to the world. Stay here.
Oh my gosh.
All right, honey. And so, she wasn't a nurse. She wasn't a teacher.
I mean, she didn't even work at the grocery store.
She didn't work at Kroger. She was paid under the table, right? She was paid under the table. Right?
Let's just say, let's put a hook in there.
That way, right? So with that, right, I cheated the process. Because of my impatience, right? Because of let's even say it, walking around as an orphan, right? Walking around cheating the process. Like I was settling for convenience. I was settling for comfort, right? And here's the thing. I had prophetic words. I had dreams that I put away because of my impatience, because of my cheating the process. And that, guys, was getting ready to cost me. And just to give even context, this came 4 months, 3.5, 4 months before we met. You know how close that was? Jesus. Do you know how vulnerable I was? How crazy I was. I was about to call myself stupid. How crazy I was to get ready to settle foolish and fall into the trap, the bait of Satan that he sent. I was getting ready to cheat I cheated the process. And that would have cost me everything. Because why? We have free will. And I say this carefully. God don't care about that prophetic word. God cares about what you do. Mm-hmm. What matters is what you do and what you don't. My prophetic word, my dreams, my destiny would have gone right out the door if I didn't choose right. That choice would have cost this. Not only our marriage, but everything family, connected to it, ministry, generations.
Yeah.
That were tied to me saying yes, to me doing the hard thing, to me being processed and not cheating the process. I'm only able to speak to you guys today because I counted the costs and I didn't cheat the process.
That's so good. So what was your aha moment?
My aha moment was this. I was getting ready to go on a date with this person. And a friend I had at the time.
There's always an aha moment.
This was the crazy aha moment. And this is how desperate I was. This is how desperate we can be to just go
Get
on a
something.
date and get something and to get this feeling. And she knows, I just wanted to open the door for somebody. I just wanted to be called handsome. I just wanted to do something nice, right? And so my aha moment was I had a friend who was accountability. And so even the crazy thing at that time, she knew that I was like believing like for Deborah, right? I knew what God had said. I had felt that she was my wife. I was just waiting more so for like a greater confirmation, right? So I went to her. Me and this person, we had a date scheduled, right? This uncircumcised Philistine, this unclassified, under the table, profession person, right? Had no business, right? So what happened was this person was like my accountability partner or a friend that was accountable, right? So I went to them. Me and this person were supposed to go on a date that day, and they canceled 30 minutes before we were supposed to meet at our destination, right? So then I'm like, all this stuff goes on, and you know what? I'm not gonna give y'all the whole story. Y'all save that I'm gonna save that for another video, right? So long short. My aha moment came when I went to my friend and said, hey, I was supposed to go on this date. The girl canceled, called back, then canceled again. And when I told her, I was like, oh, man. I told her. She replies, that's what you get. I'm over here praying in my prayer closet for you and Deborah, and you are going out on a date with, I'm going to put a bleep
with
there.
Her,
so y'all
just say her.
You're going on a date with her? That's what you get. And in my heart, I didn't even have a process. I didn't even have time to process, like, how dare you say that? I was like,
how dare you?
And then it was like, God slapped me in the back of the neck. He was like, she's right. God slapped me in the back of the neck and said, she's right. She was like, you got me over here, snot nose, crying. I'm praying for you and I'm praying for Deborah. I'm fasting. I'm interceding, crying out. And you are doing this? That's what you get. And so at that moment, I was driving. I'll never forget. It was a Friday night. I was driving. And I was like, you know what, God? I'm going to truly be single. I'm going to truly be single. I'm shutting it all down. I think I even went through my Instagram, unfollow this, unfollow that. I really put in those parameters to do it the right way and truly be processed. This is why I was able to say I carried myself as a husband before I became a husband. I began to say, would Deborah appreciate that? Even though me and Deborah had never met. We had never spoke. All of these things. Right. And so that was my aha moment. That was my aha moment that changed everything. And the day after that, guess what happened? When I said I'm shutting down everything, nonstop dreams about this one right here. The Lord, I'd never had a dream about a woman in my life. I was engaged before, and I never had a dream about the woman I was engaged to. Until after we broke up. And I think I shared that. Until after we broke up. But when I said, God, I yield and I surrender this thing to you. I'm going to truly be single. My DMs are off. I'm locking in. When I surrendered everything, it changed. And 4 months later, this was in January, in April, look who comes along. And dreams month after month. God is showing me things and all of that. So, yeah. Yeah. Don't take shortcuts. Don't take shortcuts. Don't ignore the healing that's needed. Don't ignore the healing that is needed. Let me say it one more time. Don't ignore the healing that is needed. You need to surrender these things to God. You need to surrender. God, I am desperate for a relationship. God, I'm desperate for this prophetic word to be fulfilled. God don't want you to desperate and make idols of things.
Yeah. He's like, why? Don't be so desperate for it when you're not desperate for me.
Be desperate for me. When you're desperate for God, everything will fall into place. And God, and I heard God say, he reminded me of what he told me. Many people have made an idol of things that he've called them to be inspired by. I made an idol of something that God gave me to hold on to, a desire that he put in my heart, not to idolize it, but to be inspired by it. And when you're inspired, it helps you guide your thoughts, guide your actions, and helps you to go forth, right? To go through that process and to bring the fulfillment of that idea, of that imagination, right? And so that's where it starts.
Absolutely. Impatience, acting out of impatience has the capacity to really destroy and make you come out of alignment with the will of God. Impatience has the power to destroy your destiny. Impatience at the root of every sin is pride. Impatience is simply a form of pride. It's simply a form of pride. It's literally taking matters into your own hands. You're not putting your trust in God. You're putting your trust in yourself. Literally, you're just being prideful. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. You're putting your trust in yourself, what you think is right. It's all self. Impatience it all points to self. And God is not in the equation. And when we take him out of the equation, so many things happen. That Bible verse that says there's a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to destruction. That is literally impatience. There's a way that you may think is right, but in the end, it's going to lead you to destruction because you were not patient to wait on God and trust in his timing for you.
And that's a great segue point. You're waiting for the right person, and God is waiting for you to become the right person. Because it starts with each of us.
Yep.
Do not put the power of a relationship or a marriage or a prophetic word in the hands of another person being able to complete you or to be right for you. If you are not right yourself, if we are not right ourselves, we can't be right for anybody else, and nobody will be right for us because our lens is not right.
So now we cheating everybody.
We're cheating everybody.
We're cheating everybody because we are not the best version of ourselves that God has called us to be. We're cheating people out of a great friendship they could have. We're cheating people out of people who are tied to your destiny because of your breakthrough and testimony. We're cheating people out of so many things we don't even realize that we're doing. We're cheating people out of breakthrough. We're cheating people out of curses being broken because the Bible says we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Someone needs to hear your testimony. And when we don't give our testimony, we're literally cheating people out of hope. We're cheating them out of hope, joy, trusting in the Lord for things, so many things that we're cheating people out of, all for the sake of so many things like being impatient or not waiting on the Lord or satisfying our fleshly desires over his will, walking in the flesh and not in the spirit. So many things that we cheat ourselves and other people out of is crazy.
If you're single, don't give up. Your season of singleness has a purpose.
Yeah. Even if you've been divorced, I would say that life is not over. This is not the end all be all. You know, whether you just got divorced last month, last year, a few years ago, take that time in that journey with the Lord to go through healing. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. If you do end up getting married again, don't cheat your future spouse out of the healed version of you. Don't cheat them out of that. Get healed. Be made whole in Jesus. Get that healing you need. Get counseling, therapy, whatever you need. So you are literally the best version of yourself, and the other person gets to experience the best version of you.
Yeah. We almost sabotage what God has for us, but we chose to not cheat the process.
Oh, goodness.
And to be processed.
Yes.
And he blew our minds.
Yes.
He absolutely blew our minds. Obedience is better than sacrifice. That moment when you feel like, oh, I'm ready, bring her now.
I'm telling you.
Bring him now.
You're not.
No, ma'am.
I'm telling you.
No, ma'am. No, sir. Don't cheat the process. Do the hard thing. Don't ignore the checks. Don't ignore what you know you need to work on, what you know you need to heal from, what you know you need to grow in. These things are necessary because here's the thing. When you get to that next level, when God brings what he's promised, when it's time to step into marriage, it gets the real challenge, the real process begins. It begins and it continues.
Yep.
It begins, it continues, and you have to maintain. Because you're making a covenant to forever. You're making a covenant, a promise before God.
Yep.
To be faithful. And in our process, right, that it's important that we don't cheat, because the very essence and the very things that we need to do in our single season are going to carry over to our marriage. If we're not faithful when we're single, it's very impossible, very hard and challenging to be faithful
when you get
married.
When
you get married, because that's not your culture. That's not your way of life. So it starts when you're single.
Now.
Do not cheat the process. What you are doing now, where you are now, what you're going through now is not for now. It's for 6 months. 1 year,
Yep.
5 years,
Yep.
10 years,
Yep.
right? So don't cheat the process. Though it is painful, it is for a purpose.
Absolutely.
Don't allow your cheating the process to cost you your future, to cost you what God has for you.
Absolutely.
He'll blow your mind if you let him.
Absolutely. But I think that's a cool place to land.
Cool place to land the plane.
Yep.
If this spoke to you, encourage you, like, share, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend that needs hope today, that may have cheated the process. We're not telling you anything clickbaity, anything that's fun.
Or cheated, or in practicality, cheated on the person in the process. I mean, if there was any cheating involved, whether that's on someone or whether that's on the process. Neither of them are right, obviously, but we want, like, our purpose, and I believe God has called us to literally help build healthy relationships that will build kingdom marriages that last.
That's the key. Because I ain't gonna say there's a lot of kingdom marriages. There's many marriages, but a lot of them are not lasting. They're holding on. You're seeing the exterior, which is not the truth. It looks good.
The cosmetics of marriage.
The cosmetics and the aesthetics.
Yeah.
It looks good. You put your picture in video in Canva. Oh, it looks good. The lighting. And don't know you staying in a rented house in an Airbnb just for the sake of looking good on social media. what is the fruit? What remains when it gets hard or it gets challenging?
Yep.
So we're here to bring healing and hope and restoration to our singles, to our married or divorced. There is more for us to do, guys. There's higher for us to go.
Yeah.
Right. So let this be a sign to not cheat the process. Right. Go through it.
Yep.
You don't know in one moment in you saying yes that God can change things, and then you don't know. Your spouse, your promise is on the other side of your obedience. It's on the other side of that sacrifice of not cheating the process.
Yeah.
But that, again, we ain't gonna get started again.
We hope this encouraged you. We hope this blessed you. Like, comment, share. We'd love to hear your thoughts, what you thought of the video, things you would like for us to even talk about in the future. We love to interact with our subscribers just so we can continue to build a community.
And if you've ever cheated on the process in life, drop your comment below. If you've ever cheated on the process, we are a safe place, transparent, authentic community.
Or like,
there's
hey,
no shame
I
here.
cheated on somebody in the process.
Whatever it is. That's the beginning to your healing.
Yes.
That's the beginning to your process. That's the beginning to your restoration.
Yeah.
All right. We are literally done this time. We're not going to get started again. But we love you all. David and Deborah, we'll see you next time. Signing out.